Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Let's do one thing. In that case, of course, you stay with us. We have Mr. Kedia also in our studio. Mr. Kedia, good morning. Good to have you in our studio. So, do you have this? Are you seeing this optimism that Vijay is talking about in terms of your business potential over the next 5 or 10 years? Is the opportunity large, and is Repro positioned to take advantage of that?
Yeah, so see, the books industry in India is around $5 to $6 billion, and growing at around 20% year on year. Now, there's a huge disruption which is happening in the industry, which we see as an opportunity to really capture a large market share in the distribution of books. So, the distribution of books is moving online, and we have a model here which is asset light. In fact, we don't own any assets. We're just aggregating content from different publishers, and we're making it available to the readers. And we go to the publisher, we take their full catalog. So today, we are able to sell the entire catalog of publishers without keeping any books in inventory. We just have the files. When we get the orders, we print and we deliver within 24 hours. So that is the business model. And right now, online market is hardly 3 to 3.5% in India of the total book sales. Now, in the US, online sales is more than 50%. Now, it's bound to move that in that direction. So one is the books market is increasing. Secondly, the online selling is increasing. Today, we are the pioneers in this game, and we have a head start of almost 2 years, and we are aggressively aggregating more and more titles, more and more content. So we think that in the next 3 to 5 years, we should be able to garner a large share of the 8 to 10,000 to 12,000 online market, which we expect the books online market to be around 2022.
So this books on demand market, this online market, what kind of revenues you can do over the next 2 years? And also because now you've perhaps downsized a lot of your operations because you've moved from printing to online distribution, has your costs reduced a lot as well?
Yeah, so a print business, we are now sustaining at the current level. We're not investing in that because it's a capital intensive business. We are instead focusing on growing the distribution business, where, like I said, there are no investments required in terms of acquiring the titles. Plus, it's a negative working capital business because first we sell and get the money, and then we have to produce and deliver, and then we pay to the publisher within a month or so. So, to answer your question about the next couple of years, see, over the last 6 quarters, if you see, quarter on quarter, we've been growing. Last quarter, when we announced our results, we were selling almost 3 crores worth of books per month. At the, and before that, the quarter before that, it was 1.5 to 2 crores per month. This trend is continuing. Today, we are announcing our results. We'll announce the last quarter, the second quarter, how much we have done, but it is the trend is similar. And we expect this trend to carry on for the next at least 6 to 8 quarters. Before we are able to see a significant scale coming into the whole business. Okay,
that's interesting. Of course, Vijay, from your point of view, what would be the key risk factors here? Because just looking at the numbers, of course, stock market is about future numbers, but it's yet to reflect in the numbers, right?
Yeah, exactly. So as I said, if they fail to execute all these things well, then that could be a risk in the business. But so far, I think beyond that, I don't foresee any risk. But one thing I would like to ask Mr. Pramod Kedia,
Sure.
if you allow me to.
Yes, please.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Pramod Kedia, good morning.
Morning, Mr.
I
Kedia.
just want to know one thing, that you have said this on various platforms, that Repro is the Uber of book industry. So I would like to know from you that when your shareholder will also feel the same, that Repro India is the Uber of book industry.
Well, actually, I'm not the right person to talk about valuations and the share price, but what I can talk about is the business model, which is there are a lot of similarities between what we are doing and what Uber has done in the transport or the commuter industry. We are aggregating content We don't own any content. It's an asset-light model. We are making it available to the customers, the readers, on demand, anytime, anywhere, in the shortest possible time, the best quality. I think this is the model that Uber had for taxis and for transport business. Similar model, what we are is the one that we are implementing for the books industry. And like you said, we are quite confident that we will be able to implement this in a manner that we capture a significant share of the market.
Sure.
And if we achieve that, then valuations are something that I think the market and guys like you will decide.
Okay, that is very true, and I think all investors like to see companies that constantly reinvent themselves, and you've gone from printing books to sort of selling it in the online market, which I think is the need of the hour. Thank you, sir, for joining us. But Vijay, I just want to squeeze in one last question. You know, the other stock you were talking about, Sudarshan Chemicals, that stock has more than tripled in the last 2 years.